Hi, I'm Tara Lee Cobble, and I host a podcast called The Bible Recap. A few years ago, I started to realize that while a lot of my friends love God and read their Bibles regularly, most of them had never actually read the whole Bible. They'd tried many times, but they'd never managed to finish. That was my story too. I grew up in the church, and I figured I'd probably piece the whole thing together over time, but I still didn't really understand the storyline of Scripture. I felt like I knew the important parts well, but I would avoid the rest of it because it was filled with things that were confusing, or names I couldn't pronounce, or things that, when taken out of context, were actually kind of off putting. I didn't want to read the whole Bible, but I wanted to want to read the whole Bible. Then, 10 years ago, a pastor friend of mine challenged me to read the whole thing and offered to help answer any questions I had along the way. I started the next day. I read chronologically, which to my surprise is not front to back. It's in the order of the storyline. And my friend helped me anytime things got confusing or hard. That is the reason I stuck with it. I came away with an entirely new understanding of God than I had before, despite having grown up going to church 3 times a week. After 10 years of reading through the Bible with that same chronological plan, I decided I wanted to help others who were on that same page with me, who maybe didn't want to read the whole Bible, but who wanted to want to read the whole Bible. On January 1st, 2019, the ministry I lead launched this podcast, The Bible Recap, where we follow the 1-year chronological reading plan I've been using for the past decade. It's about 3 chapters a day, which is about 12 minutes worth of reading for most readers. Then after you read, you come and listen to the 5 to 8 minute podcast recap of the text we just read. I give an overview of what we read. I talk about how it fits into the overall storyline of Scripture. And I point out what aspects of God's character we saw in the text that day. So we're really trying to get to know God. All in all, it takes about 20 minutes a day, which is approximately 1% of your day, but it will change everything. After 11 months, we've had nearly 7 million downloads. Our listeners consistently report that they are people like me who, despite loving God, had never really made it through His Word before. And our reviews are full of thousands of people, men, women, children, who are less than a month away from finishing the Bible for the first time. We're launching the podcast all over again next year, starting with Genesis 1 on January 1st, and we would love to have you join us. For more info, visit thebiblerecap.com and click the Start link. We're available anywhere you listen to podcasts, as well as on YouTube. And we have transcripts available for the hearing impaired, as well as a flash drive with episodes for those who aren't really smartphone friendly. You don't need a special Bible. Your regular one is actually perfect. Or if you don't have a Bible, you can download the Bible app for free. The plan we use on the Bible app is called the Bible Recap with Tara Lee Cobble. If you have even an ounce of interest in getting to know God better, I'm praying that you will join us next year as we read through the whole Bible all over again. I believe this is your year. I believe this is the year you read through Scripture for the first time or again, and I believe that 12 months from now, you will know God better, love God more, and see the way that His Word not only enriches your mind, but transforms your heart and your life too, because we're going to be looking for God and finding Him, and He's where the joy is.